A Fox Biz alert for you. States are worrying about the cost of the health care law, are looking for a way out. Some are trying to partially expand Medicaid and steer others toward federally sponsored plans. Another sign that the battle over the law is now far from over. Meanwhile, with the media jumping on Mitt Romney still, President Obama jumping to win Wall Street back. Right now raising cash at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City, and he's expected to jump all over Romney's comments. But Republican Oklahoma Governor Mary Fallin is not worrying. She says Governor Romney has a winning message. These latest comments be damned. Governor, these comments are a distraction, though, whether you agree with his intent or not. Do you worry about that?
You know what I'm not worried about is what I'm not worried is not so much about the comments themselves and whether they were taken as whole comments or not comments, but what I'm worried about is America. And I think that's what Governor Romney was trying to talk about is he's worried about what kind of country we're going to have. What is America going to look like? Is it going to be the America where we can have the American dream, where everybody has a chance to find a good paying job, a chance to do better than their parents did, a chance for families to be able to live the kind of life they want to live and for their children to be able to have the good types of education and move on to a career when they become adults? Or are we going to have a government that is more, in a society that's more dependent upon government? And I think that's what he was trying to say.
Well, I don't know, Governor, if he did. And that's why I think we cut to the core with it when I raised just these issues with him. I want you to react to how he tried to frame this argument. This is from Governor Romney.
I don't expect to get 60 or 70% of the vote. Gotcha. I understand that some portion will be the president's, some portion will be mine. I've got to get as many as I can from every single cohort in this country. But the intent that I want to talk about, and that was intended to speak about, was the fact that you have a great divide.
In other words, he was confirming, even still, I'm not going to get a built-in base of folks. It might be close to half of them, but I have to get 50.1% of them. And there's a built-in base of those who get stuff from the government who will never support me. What do you make of that?
Well, I do think that there are people in that base that he was talking about that will support him, because I think there are people in America who are very concerned about economic freedom. They're concerned about the role of government, what is the appropriate size of government itself, what's the appropriate role of government in our lives, in our businesses. And so I do think there is a bigger base out there than maybe what he is saying, and I think he just didn't say it right, Neil. I think he was trying to express the
concern
about our nation.
But you worry, Governor, maybe you just hit on it, you didn't say it right, that I hear from a lot of your colleagues that time's a wasting. He's got to start saying it right, because the media and the opposition is framing him in a way that certainly is not, you know, conducive to getting votes.
Absolutely. And there are those who want to distract away from the main message and the main concerns about Americans, and that is that we have 23 million people who are unemployed or underemployed. We have more people on food stamps. We have more government spending. We have
so you don't think, Governor, he blew it
and
it's irreversible, like many have argued?
No. I mean, campaigns have good days and bad days, Neil. Right. I mean, all campaigns have that. Sometimes people say things that maybe they should have said a little bit better, and he's having one of those days.
All right, Governor, thank you very much. TV anchors do that all the time, by the way. Governor, be well.